All right. So let's see here from the heavens here. Oh my goodness. So it is the MVWF podcast, everybody. It is Brandon Bones, and in the tradition of being professionally unprofessional, I will be your host today. And I want to say that, like, going back, it's about 2 years ago now that I had been in the MVWF for decades at this point, basically an island unto myself. And I'd kind of feeling like I'd gotten to the point where I was kind of getting kind of creatively stagnant. And so I kind of was somewhat aware that there were communities out there that also did e-fetting just the way that I did. And so I started to venture out, and I went notoriously to Dragon Hearts NWA, and then there was a few others that had kind of come and gone or whatever. And these days, it's basically, of course, the MVWF, the EWF, Beasts EWF, that is, Blaze McCoy's LTD, and of course, probably my favorite of the bunch, Beyond Your Soul Wrestling, run by a fellow, that lad called Fusion, who is my guest here today. How was that? Was that a professionally unprofessional intro, Fusion? hmm Well, it's also not. It's not just actually the two of you, if I'm not mistaken here. And no one's ever like confirmed this or said this to me directly or whatever. But Outlaw and Steffers, they are kind of part of your. You run to some BYS by like kind of a committee, or as far as like booking matches and things like that. Correct? Yeah. Right, right. And you know what? And one of the things that in my little format that I wrote down that I didn't bother sending you, like I said I would, that that one of the things part of my intro was to kind of like, well, look, I mean, in a lot of cases here, every one of these federations kind of runs from a differently and from a different perspective. So, for instance, like the MVWF it's just me. So it's generally my call or whatever. I generally don't ask people to join the MVWF, but I do accept people when they ask. And so, my approach to attribute points is very different from, say, the way Blaze's show is. And Blaze, of course, his LTD is more like I compared it once to like adult game night. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when, boomers would get together to play like Pictionary or some shit like that. You know what I mean? In the context of like your modern day, very popular mainstream D&D kind of gaming and stuff too. And his commentary is different from yours or mine or whatever. Beast is probably the most like mine. But the thing is he's also 13 years old. You know what I mean? And yeah, and so, sure. Yeah. His instincts are so good. Oh man, or maybe it's just flattering in the sense that like when he makes decisions to do things and I go, oh, that's something I would have done. Well, of course I'm into that. But the contrast, I mean, those are just like mainly like the feds that I'm most focused on, and the contrast between them couldn't be any more like, glaring, because Beast and I have also managed to do something that when we were all on the Gathering podcast, I don't know how much of it that you've seen, but man, Beast and I have really made this collaboration thing really work. And I owe the kids so much thanks because about that 2 years ago, I had about maybe 60 subscribers, and I've almost doubled that just by my association with the kid. Right. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Now, what do you think, like, when you first started doing it, like, how did you get over that threshold? Because for years, right, like, I would go to parties and I would tell people about this stupid thing that that no one seemed to understand. Like, so you let the video game play itself and you sit there and you watch it? Like, you've already got the strike against you because it's professional wrestling, right? And I always would tell people, like, look, until you see yourself on the screen and suddenly you find yourself kind of like swept away in like a battle, like you would like you would in any other movie or whatever. You get a compelling fight scene or something like that that kind of like takes you on the ride. This somehow manages to do that. You know what I mean? Like, BYS likes to put out, like, if you look at its roster, like, and I want to see if you agree with me on this, because I felt like I got a little bit of pushback from Outlaw on this and stuff like that, not in a gentle way or whatever, right? And maybe from a certain perspective, it might even seem kind of reductive to say, but I was saying something along the lines that, like, one of the things I appreciated about BYS is because I basically summarized it as the Comedy Federation. Because I go there, I laugh my ass off. Jiggles, I mean, you can basically set your watch to the point where she loses her shit at some point in a giggle fit. It would seem to lend itself, wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Right. I I'm gonna just usually this is the kind of question I would probably save for like the end of the show, but my fear is that I'm going to forget to ask you. And this was a quick one right here. So in the history of BYS, like since I had taken like a break for like May and June or whatever because I was moving house from one location to another. And so in the meantime, to try and kind of keep, my subscribers on the hook, I done a post where I posted a match from the past that I wanted everyone to kind of see, to highlight, because again, so many of my subscribers have been only on the channel like a short period of time. And so I sent them a link to an old match. Is there an old match that maybe you could put a link to in the comments section when we're done? Hey, Tig. Hey, Outlaw. That you're like, hey, on this show, there's this match or this segment of the show that you think really like hit the spot for you, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, okay. Well, Brandon sounds like he's having a good time. So it says I'm sharing my screen with you. That's for sure. And you can't do that unless you're in a party. And you can't do that unless Oh yeah, you're definitely not on the show. Fuck. Holy shit. Now, well, for those of you that like didn't hear the beginning of the show, we opened the show by talking about how we were two old people struggling to fucking deal with technology. uh, all right, well, let's just I'll leave the party here, start a new one. Okay, you are no longer in this voice chat. Yeah, no shit. Let's try that again. Okay. I can't join the party now. I've been cut out of my own party. I think Fusion, you need to leave the party now. Oh, you can't hear me because... Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Help me, Jesus. Help me. All right, I sent him... What the fuck? What the fuck, technology? Why do you hate me? All right. An invitation was sent and the party started. But I'm partying by myself because Fusion can't find me. Here, have another party invitation since I'm just throwing them at him now. Oh, Fusion, hit the button. There you go, buddy. You did it. You did it. No, he still can't hear you. You can hear my giggling ass. God damn it. Why isn't... Oh yeah, you get to have two Brandon Bones. I can't even get one Fusion. Oh, I can hear you. But as far as it going out through the broadcast, it is just one crazy man talking to nobody who's there. I can hear you. Like I look over at my iPad or whatever, and I just play the audio for a second. It's like, nope, it's just me. It's just me. Oh man. All right, let's see how that goes then. You know what? She's right. Yeah. So, where is that? There was a thing earlier that I was about halfway doing when you messaged me. Oh, fucking hell. This is this is also a bad idea. Yeah. But like if I could ever talk Blaze into doing this, I would not want to start with him. He'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing to me? You're wasting my time. You fucking nobody," you know? I'll do it in post. All right. Let me see here. I am not seeing anything here. What am I fucking talking about? See, now for the folks that are listening, like I'm having a good time talking to Fusion through the headset on my PlayStation. I would love to include you in all of this. What? include you in all of this. What? I backed up a couple seconds on the iPad to see maybe if I could hear what you were talking about there, but no, you aren't coming through. There is absolutely no chance. And man, I didn't even get to talk about that part about how, because again, I also still wanted to kind of get into the whole deal about how much you've turned your wrestling career around. Is there? Are you not muted or something like that? Because I clearly stated at the beginning of the broadcast, because like as I hit to go live on the broadcast, it asked me literally, "Do you want to include the audio from the other person in this thing?" And I said yes. All right, how about this? I'm going to back out. I'm going to restart the broadcast here in just a second and see maybe if I can be asked that question again. Sorry.